All right, everyone. Let's have a chat. Another live video today, so a bit more intimate. Just thoughts running off my head. I've got a few notes in front of me, but no script or anything like that written out. Just a few pointers I want to touch on. Um, this video is for the people who's, as a working class person, if you're at that point in your life where you feel consistently that you fluctuate between unhappy and happy, you're sort of in that middle. You're not completely unhappy with your life, but you're also not happy with your life. Just getting by, paying the bills, trying to keep the kids alive if you have them, trying not to fall asleep on the couch at 8:30 or before then. You're really just letting life roll by and you're hanging on by a thread. No one teaches you how to get out of this. No one tells you how to move forward when you're just an average guy with responsibilities. That's what this video is about. This is for the working man, family or not, who wants to get better without blowing his life up. Most motivation online that you see is bullshit. It's people yelling at you, do this, quit your job, ghost everyone that you know, including family, grind until your eyes melt out of your head. Like, half of these influencers live with their mum with no kids, no rent, no partner until they actually make it. And the ones that have made it and are still making these videos, they have the backing to be able to make these videos, to be able to motivate people to get to the level that they're at. And at you got to say at least part of the time, these people do make it with that mindset. But for people who have a family, for who want to not blow up everything that they've already built in their life. They don't, like, you guys don't want to lose everything that you have for the potential of a dream of being where you want to be in the future without the people that you love in your life, for example, without destroying who you are as a person. So I can very clearly say that it doesn't apply to the majority of people, who are like us, working class people. Um, You can't improve your life by nuking the one that you have. You can't be a better man by being a shit dad or a shit partner, shit son or whatever. You can't build your future if your body is cooked and your brain is fried 24/7. Most of us are working long days, some nights, some weekends, some all three. We're tired, which is not weakness. Being tired is not weak. It just means that you're tired. I get that. I'm tired. Okay, work is hard. Working with tools is hard. Getting up in the morning is hard. I'm not a morning person, but every morning I'm, up early in the morning, take the kids to daycare, then go to work. That's normal life for most men. It's normal life for most men. Doesn't mean that you're failing. It means that you're showing up. Um, if you're genuinely tired from working, it means that you're showing up. Um, that's what this video is for. It's for the bloke who wants to move, wants more, but can't vanish to chase a dream. He can't, because people rely on him, essentially. Um, so a little bit of truth, you're not gonna find on TikTok or YouTube Shorts for motivation. I really respect the people who put out genuine motivation videos that will talk about this, which is you don't need a massive life overhaul. You don't need to quit everything, go full monk mode or live off protein shakes and ramen for the next 3 years of your life to be able to get to where you want to be. You just need small, realistic steps and routine changes, more effort in the gym, a little bit of reading, a little better food, bits of learning here and there, more discipline. These little things that won't wreck you or your family to pieces, or trash your health, make you miserable. Like, that's not what you want to be able to build your future. Little everyday upgrades. If you do them in the background, you do them quietly. That's how a real man, well, majority of real men level up when they're going up in the world. Most of the time, no one notices these changes either. There'll be an extra 20 minutes of workout in the morning before you go to work, watching tutorials on YouTube instead of doom scrolling, biting your tongue when you want to blow up, being patient with your kids, the internal battles that you have every day. This is the quiet build. It's what no one sees. No one will ask you about it unless they absolutely care about you. No one is coming to save you for this. That's the one part that TikTok and YouTube Shorts does get right, is no one's coming to save you. Life is about opportunity and what you do with it. It's not about chasing fantasy. What I did, for example, to move up is I didn't consistently apply to more jobs, which you can do, but when you get into application processes, you start to focus and go down that sort of slippery slope of you just want to upgrade, you just want to get to the next level and do this. What I did was have my whole history built up, put it into a really professional resume, and just upload the resume to a job-seeking website. A job-seeking website where employers can scout people based on what they already have. So what I did was I uploaded the resume, I let it sit there, and a couple of months later, I get a job offer. Then that's how I got to the job where I'm at now, which is, better than where I was before. And that's not me putting in, tireless nights of, applying to multiple jobs, trying to call people to see if there's jobs available. This is just me still going about life without wasting time, in my opinion, of just, just going through. What's the best way to put it? It was not focusing on the upgrade. It was focusing on what life has right now, while an upgrade could be coming in the background. Next point is, if you've got kids, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to show them what really trying looks like. Your kids don't care about your job or what your bank account looks like. They care that, when you're there, you're present, that you love them, genuinely love them, and that you're always working on yourself. If you don't have kids, then you still have a responsibility, and that responsibility is you. Think about the future you. Who do you want to hand that future to? That's who you're building, who you're responsible for, who essentially you're fathering into the future you. And let's be real, happiness is probably one of the worst goals that you can have in the world. Like, everyone wants to be happy, but it's not going to be all the time. Things are going to happen. Happiness comes and goes. Some days you're really, really over the moon, and some days you feel like you've been run over by a freight train. And it doesn't mean that anything is wrong. Don't chase happiness, chase progress. Be 1% better, 1%, a little bit stronger, a little bit smarter, a little bit calmer, so you can be proud of your life. If you keep this up, people will eventually start seeing the differences that you're making. You're looking good, you seem different, or you've sorted yourself out, you're more put together. They don't see that you've been working for months, because they're caught up in their own stuff. They have their own lives to worry about, and that's not their fault. That's, no one should be focusing on you 24/7 other than you. But when small changes finally show and people notice, that's the nuke that you want. That's not showing off. It's not drama. It's just it's actual, crystal clear change that people can see. And it's not you flexing or showing off. It's that they can see it, and that's how you know that there is progress there. That's how, even, how do I put it? It's not the reliant, you don't want to be reliant on people seeing your progress, the results of your progress. You want to be able to see that for yourself. But when other people start noticing, that's when you know definitively that there is progress. That's what I want you to understand. You don't need to destroy your life to rebuild it. You don't need to chase unrealistic dreams. And you don't need to sacrifice your family or your health. Just start improving slowly in the background with consistency. And consistency is the big key here. You don't want to be, doing these things once a week, because while it will help a small amount, you're going to be in there forever. Consistency is absolutely key. Okay, you need to show up every day for yourself. Right? You're already tired. There's no problem being a little bit more tired. Fall asleep on the couch while reading a book. Then at least you're doing something before you go to sleep. Just start improving slowly in the background with consistency. That's the path for a common working man to become uncommon. And you can do it one step at a time. Take pride in yourself. Be proud. And just remember, I'm doing it with you. I'm in the exact same boat that you're in. Have a good one, guys.